I love fresh tomato in pasta. Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. It is Tia Faith and I'm getting ready to make a quick weeknight meal. So I have some rigatoni pasta. This is going to be the base of my meal. I'm making pasta obviously. I'm going to be making my sauce from scratch though. So I have shallot, tomato, bell pepper, and these dried Italian herbs, and I have some minced garlic in the freezer that I'm going to make. I also have this Cento tomato paste, and let me tell you guys, Cento is like the best in my opinion when it comes to like canned tomatoes and tomato products. I love Cento. For my meat, I'm using some ground mild Italian sausage. I'm getting ready to brown that, but while my Italian sausage is browning, I'm going to go ahead and chop all my vegetables so that I can cook those in like the juice or whatnot. So let's go ahead and get started. So I don't know if you guys know this, most people do, but I'm a Geo Bachelor or Geo Bachelorette. So I don't have like a lot of my stuff here, but this spatula, that is from the dollar store, and she's standing the test of time. She's serving her purpose. I'm not even mad. Let me chop my vegetables. But he's already filled my shallot. And I got a shallot, one, because shallots are great for cooking. But I also don't like buying full-size onions because it's just me. And as much as I love onions and everything, I cannot eat like a full complete onion. I would have to make other things with it. Or I could just like caramelize them. Have you guys ever caramelized onions and mix with cheese? Because it's really good. And we're doing a rough chop because the intent is for this stuff to get nice and soft. And for my sauce, I didn't mention I also have chicken broth. I think this is going to be tasty.
Remember the days we were young, wild and free, basic getting sprung. We used to dance the night away, hang out the whole next day, laughing, having fun.
I love fresh tomatoes in pasta. And when I tried my bell pepper, let me tell you, I honestly was looking for like the golden 3 or whatever it's called, the celery, onion, carrot already chopped up, but the store I went to didn't have it. And I wanted that specifically because, again, it's just for me. This is how I de-seed. I like fresh bell pepper too, so it's no issue. My meat is almost done browning. I like chunky vegetables, so I'll take the meat out and then I'll add these vegetables in there along with my garlic. And that's when I'll start boiling mine. Then once I'm done, I'll take a larger knife and do another chop on these. Smells so good.
Guys, honestly, you could use a pre-made tomato sauce and just add ground beef or whatever vegetables you like if you like to add that type of stuff to your sauce. I personally just prefer a homemade tomato sauce. It is so good. But there are times, and I'm sure you guys have seen in some of my other videos, that I do use store-bought tomato sauce. I do like the Truff brand. Also, Ragu is good for everyday use. Trader Joe's also has a really good brand of tomato sauce. They have a spicy one that I use in my lasagna soup, and I absolutely love it. Unfortunately, I'm not as close to a Trader Joe's, so I don't get it that often, and I don't want to have too much on hand. But all of that to say, use whatever fits your schedule best. Again, this is supposed to be something quick.
While we wait for that to cook, here's some sourdough starter I have. I am going to make a loaf of sourdough. The blue rubber band is where it was last night when I fed it. This is fresh out the fridge. I hadn't made it in a while. And this is how much it's actually risen. It did take a little bit to rise, so like a full day, but I'm going to discard half of this and then refeed it just so I can get it nice and strong before I start cooking with it. The kitchen is smelling uber good. I'll let these cook down a little bit more and then I'll add the rest of my ingredients. And the thing is, I do want them to still have a bite to it. I'm telling you, I like to taste the vegetables in mine. So let it cook a little bit more, then I'll add everything.
All right, guys, if you've never made your own tomato sauce, let this be the moment where you trust the process. After I add the chicken broth and mix everything up, it's going to look a bit liquidy. Understand that once it simmers for however long you choose to let it simmer, I do at least 15 to 20 minutes, it will thicken up. Trust the process. The intent is not for it to be soupy, so I would not go from this directly to plate. I will let it simmer so that the sauce can naturally thicken on its own. One thing I did not capture is the fact that I actually added some of the pasta water to it also. So that's a good way to ensure that your sauce sticks to your pasta once you plate it. Add pasta sauce. I think I added like a half a cup to it. Again, I let it simmer so that it can thicken up. All right, guys, this is what I plated and this is what I ate. I dumped it in a bowl and got to town.